Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our legendary Cao Cao Let's Play. We pick it up for episode 38 from turn 124 in the spring season of 215. So last episode, the Kingdom of Wu has declared war on us. This will kick off probably the biggest campaign we'll face in this Let's Play. We are going to go down south and conquer all of Kingdom of Wu. And that's going to start with this episode. Xiahou Dun already kicked off a group of Wu army who tried to siege us at the end of last episode. And now we're going to go attack this army right here, followed by the army over here, followed by the army over here. We're going to try to knock them down one by one before they have a chance to gang up on us. So let's get that started. We'll worry about all the reforms and everything else after that. This is the same army that tried to siege us. That's why they are incredibly weak. We will be fighting everything on the field. This one I will cut out the action because we're only going up against very weakened units. Just be a trebuchet and range show. But we'll showcase the other ones if they are generals. So let's go in. Alrighty. That was not really a battle at all. They just ran up and died. But the key of these fight here is that we just need replenishment. We need to heal this army up as much as possible before we face off Sun Ce's main army here, which as you can see is quite healthy, but the weakness of these armies so far we have noticed about the Wu forces is they don't have that many range unit. Like this is some crossbowmen. This is probably the best range unit I've seen they have. Most of them recruit repeating crossbowmen, which is terrible. And look at Sun Ce's main army. One crossbowman, one repeating crossbowman. That's it. So we have a definite range advantage over that, so we can definitely take advantage of that. So let's attack this army, night battle it so they can't reinforce. Right, if we night battle this, they can't reinforce and we can pick them off one by one. There are enemy generals here, but they're all weak. We might showcase this if we can get a duel off, or else we might just cut it out as well. Let's go. Alrighty. So they have an enemy force, not many range units. We're gonna line up a bit in the back, give our trebuchets the most time to fire at them, allow our crossbowmen to do their damage. We'll turtle up with these to absorb the fire of their crossbow units, which I doubt we'll be able to wipe out before they get close enough to fire. It'd be nice if we do, but I doubt it. Our units are slowly recovering. As you can see, we don't have many of the spear units on the side, which is going to be tough once we get into more cavalry combat with Sun Ce's army. So we got to prepare for that and try to regroup up as much as we can. We can have him start out in the front, it's fine. He can beat the distraction and let our trebuchet do the maximum amount of damage. He wants a duel, so that's good. We want to do a duel as well. He's actually not that strong, I think. Good weapon, friends, so there's no Oaththorn. So let's just take the duel. Our trebuchet is ready firing. Their units are really weak, so a couple shots they probably just, you know, shatter and rout, especially at night. Their morale's already low. Alright, Xiahou Dun has a good view of the fight. And we'll use our ability to seal him off. I don't even know what ability he has. Oh, Nature's Ally. So that's not really useful. Yeah, he had Unbreakable, so we might as well duel him and heal off from the duel as well. Hopefully we can finish him off without taking too much damage. 7.3. Yeah, I think we can take this duel easily. Ooh, pounding that side. Should focus on the crossbowmen. The infantry really doesn't matter here. Alright, here's the duel. We're gonna win right in between the armies. But the good news is it's crossbow units. We missed pretty badly. Alright, about to win this. There we go. Get a nice little heal off that. They're gonna chop us up, so we should actually find our horse. There we go. Find our horse. Can we mount before we get charged? Okay, I think we're mounted. Yep, Time to just pull out real quick. No point taking any damage from infantry units. And we'll fight at the other crossbow unit. We've already routed that one before they come into range, which should be really quick. They should be almost in range of our spear units. We could try to distract them a little bit. If we charge at them, they will get lost here. I think we can take care of that. We bunch that up. We don't have to get into fights with these strategists. They're not that strong. Fallen friend, yeah, so we don't really need to do anything there. We can just chase on some useless unit for now. Just buy us some time. I think we're gonna take out the other crossbow unit. I think they're gone already. Oh no, they're right here. Ooh, they're pretty resilient here. But they walked into our crossbow range before firing our spear units. I've noticed that even though it's 90% turtle, they stop firing at them. So they go forward and fire at your crossbow unit. They're quite smart. Have to applaud the AI for that. Alright, now we can just pound the repeating crossbow units. And everyone can just fire away. You just fast forward this part. We've already seen the duel. Yep, and the rest of them all die. Okay, we can go out and take the replenishment. Be nice. Alright, another nice, easy win. Took a few casualties, not that many. Oh, never mind. So the volley of arrow from that crossbow unit didn't actually kill anyone, so we captured 2 people. I think we're just gonna keep our streak of executing. I don't think they're anything special. Just generic characters. Let's just go. Replenishment again. Okay, we can actually fight them again, pick up a little bit more replenishment before we have to fight Sun Ce's army. And he's so close to our large town, we might be able to pull some reinforcement out of the town. We'll come back to this. This might be a major battle to end the episode on. Let's first focus on what we have going on. We picked up a few items. Okay. That's from the execution we did. We'll give it to Sun Quan. Give him a nice horse to keep him happy as we invade his homeland. Any other commanders? I don't think we have many commanders in the army. Yuan Xi as well. Yeah, we're very nice to the people who has joined our faction. The sons who married over. Gain some traits. Our daughter. Oh, okay traits. Quiet's not bad. Some new characters. I think I took a look at these already. And we're really not short on characters. We have so many sons being coming of age now. Okay, so let's look at our other armies. Actually, first, let's do the buildings first. Chen, once again, not enough public order to keep upgrading. These are all pretty good right now. Salt mine, there we go. Yeah, probably needs assignment as well. Yep. We need surplus market again. Perfect. Ooh, we don't have enough food to keep selling. But we should upgrade this one more time. We should build what should we build here? We should build an inn building here. Lujiang's actually very decent. Very, very good commandery. Alright, that took care of everything there. We might have to go back to building now because we forgot about reforms. We could do the fishing port. Takes 2 reforms. We could do the copper mine, which might be very necessary now that we're going down the corruption. We're going down expansion path. So we have a lot of corruption building up. So let's do this. These 4 reforms right here. That's not going to unlock any buildings, so that we don't have to worry about that. Xiahou army is still on the move. They are the defender of the northwest. They'll stay there. Zhou Yu also didn't join Sun Ce, which is surprising. He's with Kong Rong right now. This army is trying to move into defending the center of the northern frontier. This army is defending the eastern. Okay. This is Sun Quan's army. I guess we're not letting Sun Quan invade his own homeland. Cao Ang. No one has reached in this army. This army is gonna be slow. He's close. He's 2 levels away. We'll have him lead it. Cao Ang as the leader makes sense. We'll have Cao Ang start marching out to the trade port as planned. I don't even know what's the fastest way there. Okay, I guess this works. We won't have to spend a turn in the water, which is good, because we don't want to fight any naval battles. And Xu Chu can get ready to attack Xingdu. Alright, not bad either. Like these auto routes. Alright, now we can return our attention to Xiahou Dun down here. So I think the option is we attack this army first, pick up a little bit more replenishment before we attack Sun Ce, because we need all the help we can get against this full army. Their levels are quite low, but Sun Ce is strong. He has all the good items. Imperial Jade Seal as well. Oh, we want that. Overseer, we already have one. Spear's nice. So basically, I hope if we execute him, we can get that. That's what we want. Of course, we're already dreaming about how to execute him. But let's take him first. We could fight them together. It wouldn't be the end of the world. We can definitely beat both armies. But why would we do that when we can night battle, right? And we can pick up replenishment. So let's do this. I'll cut this out. There's no need to include this in. Alrighty. Let's see how many percent we can heal. So we can heal 2% still. That's good, even though there's only so many men. So we're trying to heal as much as possible. His army backed off a little bit. That's not what we wanted. Could have got reinforcement from the city. But I guess we can still fight him. We pretty much healed up as much as we can. We could also choose not to fight him this turn and back off to the city, see what he does. He might just run for it. He's like, this is our chance to actually fight his army. Like, Sun Ce might be a little harder to kill, but we can just not duel him. They have 2 vanguards, 1 strategist. Okay. I think we should just go for it. Let's just go for it. I don't know if we can actually reach him now that he shifted. Ah, we can. Perfect. This is going to be the climax of the episode, taking on the Emperor of Wu, Sun Ce. I think we'll lose, but I have something to say about that, so let's go. Alrighty, let's see what the Kingdom of Wu has to offer us. They're backed off next to the river, Yangtze River. They're not on their side of the homeland. They spread their forces quite thin. Seems like the cavalry charge is going to come from the left, so we can prepare for that actually. We're kind of short on spear units, so we have to be careful here. So we can angle our units this way. It's going to be a similar setup, just small adjustment. And thank God it's not raining, so flaming shots will be handy here. We will turn off skirmish mode for all our archers. They need to stand their ground and fight. All of these should be on guard mode. We're gonna put, actually we're gonna put both units of the weak spear units on the right flank, and that's it. We're gonna have the weaker 3 of these units, turtle, cover up right here. And we're gonna have this full unit here guarding our left flank, which is probably where most of the cavalry is going to be charging at. If they shift, at least they'll take them more time. We'll have our cavalry on the right in case they shift as a response. He can get ready to debuff and shoot away. We're not going to be looking for a duel. We're very low on health. So this is it. We're going to have to face on Sun Ce with all our infantry. The good news is I don't see any friends or Oathworn buffs, so it looks like Sun Ce is bringing out an army with 2 generals that he's not familiar with, so that's good. There is the rivalry buff, but that also buffs us. He is rivals with... Oh my god, is he rivals with our strategist? Oh no, he's rival with one of his own generals. Never mind. So they wisely have a rivalry going on with... between him and his other general, giving them both a stat boost. That is tricky here. They can't see us because is it foggy? It's not foggy. We're just too far away. Are we on a slightly lower elevation where they can't see us? All our units are hidden. So we have to give them something to see for them to start marching towards us. It's silly, but that's how it works. We can fight this character. He's really strong too. 2 silver items. Yeah, we can't deal with him. So Xiahedun has come into view. They see him, so they're gonna start coming over. And once they're inside the range of the trebuchets, they're gonna know what's up. Are they not coming? So confusing. They're not moving. Okay, you know what? We can move if they don't want to move. We can get into position to fire at them. Are they gonna move? I mean, if not, we can wiggle up a little bit more. And our trebuchet will be actually in range to hit their archers from out of sight, apparently. Wouldn't that be exciting? Although the second we hit them, they're gonna know and they're gonna start moving. We just gotta kill this crossbow unit. This repeating crossbow is not worth our time. And these are all militia unit. Why are they so poor? They're such a rich empire. Oh my god, they're all militia units. Raider cavalry, even worse than militia units. Okay. We're still not in range, sadly. Let's gotta wiggle our army up a little bit more. Alright, this is all a trap by them to get us to move closer. But, I mean, they still can't see us, so I don't think it's a big trap. Basically, they don't know we're here. They also have a lack of spear unit, right? They have 1, 2, 3, 4 Z militia. The rest of these our cavalry is gonna stomp on. Alright, I think wait, they're gonna see us soon. If not, I mean, we can just hit them now. They're kind of out of range by a little bit. Sorry guys, just gotta wiggle up slowly because the AI aren't moving because they can't see us. Alright, here they come. They're finally moving. They see our spear unit. And let's get our trebuchets into position. They shifted back. What? Alright, trebuchets in range. We can shoot some stuff. Come on. Are we firing? We're not firing. Oh, there we go. I hear the sound. I doubt we'll hit anything though. Oh, I got something. Nice, nice. Alright, we'll let it just free fire for a little bit and see if they decide to come or do they want to just clump up and get killed. Alright, here comes the cavalry. They're in range. We can hit that. I don't mind if we hit that. There we go. We have how many shots? 13 shots. That's plenty. That's plenty of shots. We can waste it on the cavalry. It's fine. We just got to incentivize them to come closer to us. Alright, now that's the target we want to kill. Pull it back. It seems like they're shifting their cavalries to this side, which might be an issue with how we lined up our men. But once we kill this unit right here, I feel like it's pretty easy going forward. We can just rely on our crossbow unit. Alright, one more shot, just make sure it completely routes. Alright, it's not going to completely route, that's fine. They're trying to approach our cavalry on a suicide mission, because we're just going to bomb them before they get into range. We're running out of shots though. Accuracy is not doing so great. That nerf really hurt. Okay, we can just go back to normal speed as they route. And what are these Saber militia going to do as we run into them? We're going to charge very soon after they rout. Oh, come on, rout already. There we go. Dang, Trebuchet is done. That's unfortunate. Alright, charge through. And then charge back. Alright, this unit's all done. We can pull them off a little bit. We don't want them to get shot at by the crossbow unit, which has regrouped. We just gotta wipe them out as much as possible. They're already on march, so it doesn't really matter. We can clean them up after this fight. Spend a little time chasing them. Alright, the rest of their cavalry are still coming this way. There's a few that's on this side we gotta watch out for. We should save our archer shots on these for the generals. They're going to be very tough. They split their force because of this group right here that's distracting them. And their cavalry actually can't get close enough to us. Our archers are wiping them out because they are just militia and raider cavalries. I expected more from the Kingdom of Wu. Ooh, getting shot at. Decline. We're going to decline all duels in this game. You can't actually duel them. So they're sending their cavalry at us. That's fine. That's good. We want to distract that because this group is going to die off before they get to us. And they're coming for the weakest side of our defense here. But after the cavalry rout, we should have them back to use. Alright. Time to charge at the cavalry unit here. Xiaohodun can take care of that. We can grab these repeating crossbowmen. Yeah, now our archers are shooting at their men coming forward, so this will be no problem. I mean, I think if we charge at their infantry here, they'll stop. They'll try to brace. Alright, Sun Ce is here. This other general is here. We can shoot at Sun Ce. Loop him around. Charge him at them. Cavalry might come back. We'll save one unit on the... Alright, they're starting to rout. We can actually just throw everyone in here so these guys don't die. Kill the strategists. Alright, I think we got them. There we go. We'll kill the strategists. We'll have the strategist not get so close to Sun Ce and still try to snipe him. Okay, we gotta pull our range units back. This guy can guard this side. He can come attack. Actually, they can fight them. They're out of ammo, but they can fight them. Now it's an infantry fight as we try to overwhelm Sun Ce. Do we even need to worry about this group right here? Alright, we routed that group. We forgot to reduce their armor. That's not good. Alright, our cavalry need to come back and help. Can debuff. Shoot and debuff. Alright, we routed the army that's coming back. This army's losing, but that's fine. Once our cavalry come back, we're fine. They're not braced. Yep, they're not braced. Yep, look at their health go. Alright, we can just charge through. We don't need to worry about that. Xiaohodun needs to come back help. Alright, there we go. Now they're routing. We got them. Alright, we might have won the battle, but we're going to be chasing down Sun Ce, and we're going to be chasing down all their generals. We're going to make sure they all die off. And the cavalry can chase down these stranglers. We want to make sure they all die off. And I'll cut it back once we're done with all this. Alrighty. So we beat back the Emperor of Wu. He definitely has resiliency. We don't know if we captured him or not. Let's find out. We need replenishment. I guess we didn't capture him. But his army is still here. He went back to court. We still have movement, so we're going to finish off this group. Oh, we don't. We don't have movement. I don't know if we actually locked him into our circle or not. He might still be able to escape. But Sun Ce definitely ran away. We got a war glaive. That's not bad. We can equip that on Xiahou Yuan. There we go. That's something. We killed their strategist. Okay. So that wraps up that fight. I think we can take another turn. Our army has mobilized. I'm a little worried about this army going down south. That leaves this center portion that protrudes in a dangerous situation. If any other army pops in, we don't have another army for defense. So we might actually consider building up a new army just defensively here. We can definitely afford it. So let's see what generals we have that's still not out on the field. We have our son, Cao Xie. We have a lot of sons. But he's a strategist, so I think we can actually pull him out. Fa Zheng is also quite good. Fa Zheng is also angry at us. Why? Lack of purpose. Yeah, we can actually give him a job to do maybe. Yeah, let's pull Fa Zheng out here. Now, historically, Fa Zheng is very knowledgeable of the Shu region. So maybe we'll have him go west later on, but that's way down the road. Right now, we just need to have 3 generals that work well together out on the field, kind of defending this region. And since we've been doing very standard min-maxing armies and people have been telling me maybe we should do something a little bit more fun, I think we should do an all-range unit here with 2 strategists perhaps and 1 sentinel, and they can boost the actual range damage quite high with their skills. So I feel like we can maybe pull her out as well, or maybe our son Cao Xie, who doesn't get along with Fa Zheng, which isn't the end of the world. Yu Jin maybe can come out too. And who else? We should play Cao Song. Is Cao Song? How is he related to us? That's my question. Because I don't think he's Cao Cao's son, so that must make him Cao Ren's son. Which is fine. I mean, no discrimination here. Let's grab him. Their levels are all quite low. Well, Cao Song at least. Cao Song is young, just came of age. So what we're gonna do with this army composition, or the plan, is to have Yu Jin, who has, as you can see, precision, which increases 10% range armor piercing damage for own army, as well as firing rate when commanding. But all of them have that, or all of them are capable of having that. Only one of them can be commanding, so Yu Jin actually gets a commanding role right now. Eventually we'll give it over to one of the strategists because they can also have reach. This will be like a trebuchet crossbow unit, and he will provide some frontline units to have charge negate to protect the line, but in the back end it's going to be all range units firing at the same time. So it'd be kind of an interesting armor composition that we haven't really tried in this campaign so far, just to spice things up a bit. We're going to be using saber infantry just because they have better range block chance, which is pretty much what they're going to be tasked with doing, even though they're not as strong in terms of melee evasion as the Jian Swords guards, but that's fine. They have higher armor as well, so yeah, I kind of like this. Lack of morale though is kind of maybe we use these. These are a little bit more expensive. They have way better morale, actually. 8 more points. It matters. Not routing is a big deal. So we're gonna pump out 4 units here, 6 units here. We're gonna go with crossbowmen, 4 crossbowmen, 2 trebuchets for both of these armies. There won't be any fire arrows. That's totally fine. Flaming shots more than enough to handle that. This will officially tank our economy pretty much. I mean, by tanking, I mean not making as much money as before, but to me, that's kind of tanking. But so this would be a defensive force here. We're also going to make an all melee unit, and Xu is actually going to get into cavalry units later on. We kind of talked about that, so this would be kind of a cavalry heavy unit. So we're just trying to spice things up as we continue this campaign. Alright, we did pretty much everything this turn. Let's end turn and see what interesting things happen, or what will Sun Ce do. He escaped back to court, so he ran off. We can continue our campaign with Ba Dong over here, but let's continue. Alright, Ma Teng's offering a trade agreement. This is obviously to make up for the trade agreement we lost with Sun Ce when they declared war on us, which also reminds me, we don't have tea anymore. We have to reconvert our buildings back to the regular version of the inn building, or else they're going to be producing a lot less gold. Wow, that's a big offer, Ma Teng. That's very generous of you. Very generous of you. $3,700 of gold per turn, copper per turn. Okay, Korong signed a peace treaty with Han Empire. Sure. Liu Zhang joined a war against Ma Teng against the Han Empire. Okay. Wait, Ma Teng declared war on Liu Zhang. See, this is the bug. Ma Teng has the emperor, but the Han is not part of his vassal because of the latest bug with the patch. So it's not showing up as his vassal. Liu Zhang is actually his vassal. The second Liu Zhang declared war on the Han, Ma Teng declares war on his own vassal Liu Zhang. So you see how convoluted this is? And Yu Jin gained honest, Lady Bian gained energetic. Cool. Not important right now. That army disappeared. Don't know where it went. So what is relationship with Liu Zhang now? Is he still vassal, part of Ma Teng's, or is because Ma Teng declared war, he's no longer a vassal? Oh, Ma Teng declared war, he's no longer a vassal. Huh. Can we vassalize him? No, we can't. Interesting. Interesting he's no longer a vassal. Maybe we can attack him later. But right now, I guess we have to focus on this big enemy in terms of Kingdom of Wu. This is a giant coalition now. Look at this coalition. It's pretty much everyone on the map. Yuan Shao's old faction, Liu Bei, Gong Sun Zan, Han Fu, Zhang Yang, Han Xin, who used to be Han Sui, Zheng Jiang, Ma Teng, Zhang Lu, and Yuan Anyang, which used to be Dong Zhuo. So even though the north looks kind of messy, they're all one big coalition. So we have the coalition in the north, us in the center, and Kingdom of Wu down south. Indeed, very messy situation. We can save up now to try to start a proxy war, perhaps, to break up all these relationships. They're willing to do peace right away after one turn. Wow. Oh, also the audacity, if you guys understand Chinese, he referred to himself as Zhen, which is like kind of like majesty, kind of how you refer to yourself when you're the emperor. Audacity that he would refer to himself like that to us. No, he's not. I mean, we're not gonna do anything. Like, there's nothing that he can offer me that will make me satisfied. I want everything. So nope. Oh, we could build up some relationship with the other people down south, so we don't have to fight them. He's all the way. He has all of this. I think it's actually really good. This is a really nice part of land too. We have to take care of them first before we take care of them. Let's just not worry about these deals. All right, Xiaohodun, you have to go into the water now because you have to go to Ba Dong. We're not in the greatest shape. That fight was tough, but it'll take us 2 more turns to attack that location. Someone's unhappy with us. Is it Fa Zheng? No, it's someone else. Huh. Why are you unhappy? Lack of purpose. He's elusive. We want him to be a commerce administrator. But we just don't have enough administrator slot. This is one problem with factions like Cao Cao. Like we just played Liu Bei, right? And Liu Bei's faction has so many administrator slots, but Cao Cao just can't match that. I guess we just give him a raise. It's also part of the ruling family. How come? Which ruling family though? Han Xin's. He was Han Sui's relation. He's how old? 40? Han Sui's brother? Maybe. We'll give him a rank up. See, now if you're highly satisfied, you get minus 10% corruption faction-wise. There's another tool to reduce corruption, which wasn't around when we did our corruption guide. So now it's even easier to reduce corruption. Let's look at all the places we can upgrade. More flat income, or we can't really sell more food. Which one's more worth it? This one's more worth it. Let's do this. Corruption's 45. Basi's all the way here. It's next to a bunch of commandery that's not ours, so there's no point to do adjacent reduction in corruption. So let's just upgrade that. We now have +7 because of the garrison reforms administrator population. Okay, so now we can actually afford to upgrade because we moved the garrison unit there. Now, once we moved away, it's going to be an issue, but we can worry about that then. Because we really don't know how long that army is going to stay there. It could be a long time before you fight the north. The south is going to take a while. Marketplace. Ooh, lots of buildings. Inn, probably? Yeah, inn. Yeah, the tea parlor. We still have tea? Wait, we still have access to tea? There's no way. How do we still have access to tea? Who are we trading with? Liu Bei, Kong Rong. Liu Zhang has tea. We're saved. Thank you, Liu Zhang. Alright. We'll continue to produce tea then. Nice. Nice. Very happy about that. I thought I had to convert all those buildings and lose income. But it turned out Liu Zhang came through for us. Chen, Nanyang. So Nanyang needs to upgrade probably. Assignment. Just plain old industry, or actually probably a mix of both. Surplus market. There we go. Perfect. So now we can worry about our armies. This one's on the move. We have a new defense force here just to guard the coast in case armies like this show up. So now we have to give up on replenishment and start marching. Lady Wu herself. What? Someone explain this? Zhang Yan is part of Wu? And look at his army. This army is scary. Oh wow. Okay. Oh wow. We're gonna be on the move. We don't need that 10% replenishment from mustering. It sucks to lose it, but we gotta get closer. I guess if they open up, we can attack them first. I don't know. That's not the army composition I was expecting after fighting Sun Ce. This is the army composition they bring? Even a trebuchet to start sieging right away? It's not the best thing to see. Alright, at least we're over the river. I might need another army. Let's see, who do we need? Alright, who's administrating? Cao Ren, okay, so we don't want to bring these guys out. Although one of them is already out. Like, Cao Ren's kind of wasted away here. We can build it around our son. And then we can see who he works well with. This is not going to be the for fun melee rush army because we can't go for fun against that army we just saw. We're going to lose if we have fun against that army. Cao Chun? No, we didn't recruit him. Zhang Mi, who's not that happy with us, probably because lack of purpose. So wait, let's take that out and find another person who's complementary to this group. Yeah, maybe him. His level's a little low. Level 1's gonna be a little tough. Yeah, he might just die. Let's see which one of them are better though. They're both level 1. Oh, he has a lot of skills, none of which are very useful in fighting. What about you two? Also, none of which are very useful in fighting. It's not great. Both of them aren't going to be really good at dueling either. Maybe Cao Ren needs to come out and actually do some fighting. Alright, this is the uncle and nephew team. Pick up some archery abilities soon. He can duel. He has very high melee evasion. He should be fine leading this army. Okay, so we need army for him. We're just gonna go with the cheaper units. Not really gonna give him the elite ones. Let's see, what does he have? He doesn't have resourcefulness, so trebuchet is not that strong on him. We're gonna just go one trebuchet. I guess right now 3 crossbow, 2 archers. He does have flaming shot, so archers are okay on him. We don't have any great items for him, but we should probably give him something. There we go. Unless he has reach. He does have reach, so you're not gonna get this because you're not commanding. He is commanding, so he will get that one. We'll still give him something for his cunning. Oh, we don't have anything for his cunning. That's great. This one helps. Do we have any? Guess we'll take some resolve. Oh, he ready? Okay. Huh. That's a really good item. Okay, he has some really good items. He's gonna be leading the army. They're gonna wait for replenishment a little bit and then head down there as well. Alright, that's a scary army. Alright, everyone's move. Let's go to the next turn. Okay, so now they're threatening us. They showed off, they flexed their really powerful army, and they said now they want us to become their vassal and they'll give us a territory back and sign a peace treaty. Nope. We'll fight. Alright, they immediately put us in siege, and they immediately want us to fight the siege because they have trebuchets. So what do you know, we have to fight in the small city of Jiangling, which we'll probably lose against this army. Oh my god. But let's see what we can do. Let's try this. If it's really boring and one-sided, I'll cut it out. Alrighty. We got creamed. We got their generals to lower health, which might help us in the long run, but we don't know. But the army is too elite. Alrighty, we lost the city to Lady Wu. Another kid come to age, great. Our spy got dispatched, that's good. Spy got dispatched. Let's see if they actually get recruited though. One of our best, Xiangqi. Okay, Chinese chess. Challenge our general. The general won. Sun Quan won. Okay, good for him. Loyal friend, new character recruited. Okay, let's see who's the friend. We have a few level up. We're actually going to take care of all this in the next episode. I think we're wrapping this one up. We got Don't Beat, who is Vanguard. Not bad. Pretty good stats. Okay, so let's assess our situation right now. We have a very elite army led by Lady Wu here. Our response force is getting into position. There's a backup army behind them to help them out. Our offensive forces come in. Thank God we recruited one early because we sensed that we're going to be attacked. We're going to be making a move on Changsha. Xu Chu's army is going to make a move on Xingdu. Xia Houdun's army is going to be making a move on Badong. That army has recovered, but since they're in our territory, they're not going to be regrouping, and they're so weak they can't take any of our territory, so we'll just leave them be. And we'll wipe out their territory here so they can't go back and heal either. So that's that. Come back next time as we continue our campaign against the Kingdom of Wu. So far, round 1, we beat back their emperor and they took one of our territories, so let's call it a tie. So let's see if we can turn the tide around and win in the next fight, in the next episode. See y'all then. Bye!